Now, your Local 2 forecast first. Sponsored by Benny Boyd Andrews.
Hello everyone, Ryan Martin here, and 5 teams in the top 10 going down tonight, and we got relatively normal temperatures across the basin. Temperatures also down out there, and they're going to be going down once again later on tonight. Going to be another cold one out there, seeing the 50s by midnight, 49 by 7 a.m., and 64 by noon tomorrow. We'll start Local 2 News right now.
30 days later, still no answer. The Zuzu-Verk investigation continues. What's been done so far, straight ahead.
What she feels is equivalent to labor pains, contractions.
A mystery condition a family is desperate to fix. How a 3-year-old gained the support of an Odessa Car Club community to find a cure. And repairing some broken bridges in the GOP, former Trump foes giving their congratulations to the new presidential-elect.
Live from Midland, Odessa, and Big Spring, we're Basin Trusted, Basin Proud. This is Local 2 News at 10 in HD.
Good evening, I'm Dawn Logg. It's great to have you with us this weekend for Local 2 News at 10. Top story tonight, 30 days today since Sul Ross student Zuzu-Verk went missing. Investigators still looking for any trace of her disappearance. Tonight we bring you a quick recap on the now month-long investigation to find Zuzu. 22-year-old Sul Ross student Zuzu-Verk is still missing.
We've had a lot of sleepless nights and working long hours in order to find Zuzu. This community has always been strong, and we unite together in times of tragedy, and this just shows how we are.
Alpine Police Captain Daryl Lasoya telling us the Alpine community is not giving up. Since her disappearance, investigators looking into several pieces of evidence. They even searched an Odessa landfill but haven't revealed if they found anything. Drones have also been deployed during the search. The main suspect in the case, her boyfriend Robert Fabian, who Brewster County Sheriff Ronnie Dodson says isn't cooperating to help find this missing woman.
They did have an interview with him, and then he retained an attorney, and since then he's never been talked to, and he's never called in. He hasn't said anything to us.
Fabian's attorney, Liz Rogers, saying he's devastated by Verk's disappearance and doesn't know anything. Verk's family, however, pleading for him to come forward with any information.
Robert, if you love Zuzu as much as you say you do, and have told me over and over, you will come down here and you will help the police bring my sister home.
Several prayer vigils, search parties, and countless hours spent in hopes of finding answers. But the search continues.
This is a case that's probably going to take many months before we finish the whole thing. Hopefully we can find Zuzu a lot quicker than that. We want her back with her family.
Fabian's mother and sister have also been named persons of interest in the case. Over the course of this investigation, the reward has reached $200,000. Anyone with information is urged to call Alpine Police. And if you want to read more about this investigation from when it started 30 days ago today, head over to our website, yourbasin.com. And over in Abilene, a pilot walking away from a plane crash earlier today. These photos courtesy of the Coleman Fire Department showing a crop duster airplane after going down in a field on a ranch in Coleman County. We're told the pilot refused medical treatment at the scene. His name has not yet been released. DPS is investigating the crash. They say they don't know why the plane went down at this time. And turning to police, we're told law enforcement across the nation on high alert. Odessa police say more than 100 officers have been killed in the line of duty just this year. And police ambushes have also skyrocketed in the last couple of years. Now with the recent elections, officers say they're staying alert.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just during election time. We're always on high alert. I mean, we're always vigilant. We're always going to this has been happening everywhere, but it obviously has happened recently since the election.
Well, Sweer tells us he doesn't see that becoming a problem in Odessa because the community and Odessa police have a good relationship. We are your local election headquarters, and staying in Odessa, middle schoolers are getting involved in this year's heated politics. 7th graders in Mr. Bartlett's reading class at Bowie Middle School were given an assignment to either write to Trump or Clinton with their opinions as this election ended. The assignment to encourage youth to get out and vote once they're old enough to register.
I think a lot of younger generations, my generation included, fall into this trap of thinking that it's cool to not participate in the political process, and I didn't want them to fall into that trap. I wanted them to know what they believed and to support it.
Close to 100 students participated in the writing assignment. Their letters will be sent to Clinton and Trump early next week, and many of them say they're very excited. And speaking of Trump, there's been a little bit of bridge repairing with the GOP. President-elect Donald Trump has received a number of congratulatory calls from people who blasted him over the past few months. Among those who held conversations with the billionaire businessman, Governor John Kasich, and former governors Mitt Romney and Jeb Bush. And as your local election headquarters, we have constant updates on your latest election and political news on our Facebook page, Local 2 News-KMID. And turning now to a 3-year-old battling a mystery stomach condition, getting help from total strangers in the car club community. Local 2's Lupi Zapata attended a first annual event that aims to help children in need. He joins us live in the studio with more. Lupi?
We've all seen them, lowrider trucks and cars with custom paint jobs and shiny rims. In Odessa, dozens of locals who own these vehicles joined together with the hope of helping a very special little girl fight an unknown battle. A warning, some of the footage in this story may be hard to watch.
She's gone through a lot in her 3 years, 8 surgeries, and we still don't know what's going on.
3-year-old Emmy suffers with chronic stomach pain.
What she feels is equivalent to labor pains, contractions.
An undiagnosed condition has her mother, Rachel Rojas, searching for answers.
I used to long for the days when she could tell me what's going on, what's hurting, where are you hurting, and now it's heartbreaking to hear her say, I hurt, fix it, lay down with me, you know, I don't want to hurt.
Now, a community of car clubs in Odessa are coming together to help her fight the unknown battle with financial support through a car show. I spoke with Joey Rodriguez of the Swift Car Club, who organized the event.
It's just crazy when you actually put it out there and just give people the chance to be good, give people a chance to give back. They will. How crazy it is that they will. They're so willing to. They'll go out of the way.
6 local car clubs represented by more than 30 custom cars and trucks, parking to show support, with the hope of breaking negative stereotypes about the car club community.
You know, we're trying to do something for her, for the community, because we're not what y'all think we are, you know, the bad guy just because we go out and go to the car shows and fix up our rides. You know, we do have hearts, we do feel for people, we do have sympathy, and this kind of just shows it.
The support from total strangers, a priceless gift for Emmy's family on the road to a diagnosis.
I think these last 3 years we've had it easy, but now we're getting to the surface of what's really going on with Emmy. So we're prepared to face it with her and get her through it.
Within the next couple of months, Emmy will be traveling to Cincinnati, Ohio to visit a specialist to find a diagnosis for her condition. For more information on how you can help Emmy with financial support, you can visit a Facebook page titled Emmy's Courage. There you can find updates on how she's doing. Reporting live in the studio, Lupi Zapata, Local 2 News.
All right, Lupi, thank you. And today is America Recycles Day, and West Texas organizations are using the day to help the public get rid of their unused stuff safely and securely at the Odessa Recycle Center. The community taking part in the day by dropping off their recyclable items, including bulk items and electronics. The event's focused on keeping the community clean.
Our mission is to help in litter prevention and beautification and recycling, and so all these elements combined as one to make our community a better place.
Thousands of recyclable items were collected, but if you didn't have a chance to drop off your items, the Odessa Recycle Center is open from Tuesday to Friday. And as we continue to honor our veterans through the weekend, at Greenwood High School's Veterans Day celebration on Wednesday, former President George W. Bush sent a letter of thanks to Basin men and women who serve our country. In the letter, President Bush says he and his wife Laura have dedicated their lives to helping veterans, as well as several lines of appreciation and gratitude for their service. In attendance at the appreciation lunch, 95-year-old World War II vet Ike Iker. We asked the former staff sergeant to describe what it feels like coming home after serving our country.
Have you ever seen 3,000 men cry at one time when we saw the lady at the Statue of Liberty?
Private sector can be tough for veterans.
Sergeant Ike was a gunner on a B-17 aircraft. He says it's not men like him who are the heroes, but the mothers and fathers of the soldiers lost during the war. And coming up after the break, after rebuilding the Penwell Raceway, one man is now working to serve others.
And in weather, we have more clear skies out there as well as some warmer temperatures on the way. However, we can be seeing some more of these cold temperatures in the nighttime hours. That's in weather coming up.
Today I want to show you some internet videos.
This is Black Friday. That is insane. I would never do that.
At Chevy, you can avoid the chaos and get great deals on the most awarded lineup.
I like that. Bam. It's awesome. They don't have to camp out the Chevy dealer 2 days in advance.
I love it.
Wow.
And you don't have to wait until Black Friday. Find your tag and get 20% cash back or get 0% financing for 72 months on select remaining 2016 Chevy vehicles in stock. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I picked up a Bible and I started reading, and the words were jumping off the page at me. I started learning that I could be forgiven for the terrible things I had done. I said, Lord, if you can fix my life, you can have it. I'm worth nothing. I have completely screwed my life up, and here, it's yours. I had hope again.
On the 700 Club, Monday at 9 a.m.
Hi folks, Robbie Richards here, and I've been a part of the West Texas community for over 34 years, and I am honored to have been selected to be the new general manager of All-American Chevrolet of Midland. Most of you know the amazing service that I provide my customers, and for those of you that haven't been a part of the customer experience, please stop by, test drive any new Chevrolet on our lot, and let's get to know each other. There's one quote I try to live by from Zig Ziglar. You can have everything in life that you want if you just help enough other people get what they want. Let me help you get what you want here at All-American Chevrolet of Midland.
Meteorologist John Mayer with your forecast weeknights on Local 2 News at 5 and 10. Now, your Local 2 Weather Authority forecast with Ryan Martin.
Ryan Martin joining us now after a chilly couple of days, getting used to this shift in fall weather.
Well, yeah, we're starting to actually warm back up during the daytime, but it's not really changing at night. It's still dropping down to those really low 50s, high 40s, so it's getting cold out there, and it's staying cold out there, though it's going to be a little bit warmer in the next couple of days. During the daytime, health index, we're seeing allergens starting to play a factor again. High for tree, pollen, grasses, and mold are both low, though, so good news there. Moderate for weeds, and this is all courtesy of Texan Allergy and Sinus Center. Dr. Paul Fulmer giving that for us. You can visit their website, TexanAllergy.com. Now, interesting stuff on our almanac today. Below average for our high, but still above average for the low. So while it's been cold at night, it's not nearly as cold as it can be, so be thankful for that. Still seeing a lot of those 50s across the basin right now, but dropping down to the 40s. Many areas, 40s in Big Spring. You see up in southeastern New Mexico, Seminole, down in the Trans-Pecos, Marfa, and Alpine, all seeing those temperatures in the 40s. Could get down as low as 39 degrees down in Alpine tonight, so be on the lookout for that. Going to be a little chilly out there. Satellite radar, though, seeing mostly clear skies throughout the Permian Basin and the Lone Star State. We saw a little bit of rain earlier throughout the Trans-Pecos, but a lot of that's already cleared up, and that's because of this high pressure that's going on right now. That's really preventing any rain activity from developing throughout much of the area. A little bit of rain develops, then it clears up very quickly, so no thunderstorm activity expected until this high pressure moves out of the area. But we still got some humidity out there, so that's preventing any drought activity from spreading. We're drought-free right now throughout the Permian Basin. We want to keep it that way, and as of right now, we are going to until we start to see more of these temperatures start to pick back up. But wind speed-wise, relatively calm conditions throughout much of the area. Not really seeing too much wind activity, though we did see a little bit earlier over in Big Spring. They got peak gust at 18 miles an hour and peak gust at 16 miles an hour down in Presidio. And our forecast temperatures for tonight going to be a chilly one out there throughout much of the northern basin, seeing temperatures dropping down into the low 40s. Big Spring fortunately going to stay in the 50s tonight, 51 degrees for them, 43 in Tatum, 43 in Lovington, 43 down in Hobbs, and 44 in Jow. And then tomorrow temperatures picking back up into the high 60s, 71 in Jow tomorrow, 68 in Andrews, 69 in Seminole, and going to the Central Basin, 40s again tonight, 46 the low for Odessa and Midland, 50 degrees in Crane, Rankin at 52. But then tomorrow, a lot of these areas picking back up into the 70s, 68 in Midland, 68 in Odessa, 70 in Garden City, while the Trans-Pecos seeing temperatures dropping down into the 40s throughout much of the northern areas, Pecos, Red Bluff, Balmorhea, but then going to stay in the 50s everywhere else. Fort Stockton at 50 degrees, Sanderson, Dryden both in the 50s as well. But then tomorrow back up into the low 70s for many areas in the Trans-Pecos, and then the mountains. Marfa dropping down to possibly 39 degrees tonight. Valentine at 39 as well for the low. 40 in Fort Davis, 41 in Pine Springs. Tomorrow Presidio could get back up into the 70s, but everywhere else going to stay in the 60s. And looking at our 7-day forecast, well, we're going to continue to warm up during the daytime hours. See, we're going to be seeing 70s starting on Monday, and that's going to continue all the way into next week until we start to see a huge cooling next Saturday. But these overnight lows, they're still going to be in the 40s for the next couple of days. So you might want to bundle up at night because it's going to get chilly out there.
Our friends in Marfa, if you're watching, stay warm over there.
If you're on vacation, if you're on vacation, you might want to bundle up if you're in Marfa right now.
No kidding. All right. Well, perfect weather for the beginning of the Christmas season. And speaking of Christmas, what does a shoebox, toys, and chicken have in common? Odessa's Chick-fil-A kicked off their annual Operation Christmas Child, the restaurant inviting the community to participate in sharing the spirit of Christmas with children in third world countries. The goal, a Christmas gift through shoeboxes filled with small things like toys, hygiene items, and school supplies.
Most of the children have never received a gift, and getting a ball or a toy car or a stuffed animal is just miraculous to them. These are just items that I would put in a shoebox.
If you would like to participate and don't have a shoebox, don't worry. They're available at Odessa's Chick-fil-A restaurant. And for instructions on how to correctly pack a box and fun ideas, you can find instructions on the website on your screen, SamaritansPurse.org. And still to come, one of the most iconic trees in the nation gearing up for the holiday season. Can you guess which one it is?
Know of a community event or news story? Then contact us. You can call 432-563-4421. Email news@kmid.tv. Like us on Facebook at Local2News-KMID. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Local2News-KMID.
I thought you were putting in a man cave. You know I can't swim.
I know that, Bill.
Home equity loans from My Community Federal Credit Union. We're here to help you build.
Right now at Rooms To Go, you can buy a Tempur-Pedic mattress and get 8 years interest-free financing. That's right, 8 years. And during our holiday sale, you can also save up to $600 on select Tempur-Pedic models. Now think about it. You can finance the Tempur-Pedic mattress you've always wanted and get 2,920 nights of great Tempur-Pedic sleep until 2024, 8 years from now. Plus, you can save up to $600 on select Tempur-Pedic models. That's all happening right now during the Rooms To Go holiday sale.
The first thing that people notice about you when they look at you is your smile. And at Dental Solution, that's what they want to give you. They want to give you that perfect smile to make you feel great about yourself. It was a lengthy process, but he is a perfectionist, and I appreciate that. He wants your smile to be perfect.
Offices in Midland and Odessa. A beautiful smile starts at Dental Solution.
Whatever your perfect temperature, you'll enjoy consistent comfort with the heating and air conditioning systems homeowners rank #1. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning.
Your comfort is our goal. Call Arctic Air. How to cater an event. Step 1. Get a stirring stick. Step 2. Insert stick into soup can. Not working? Call Soup on a Stick Catering. We cater delicious, affordable food for any event.
Catch your local 2 sports with Peter Turfstra weeknights at 5 and 10.
First check. Great. Let's get it deposited. It's in your account. Cool. And now you can pay for that game you downloaded.
Mobile banking from My Community Federal Credit Union. We're here to help you grow when you're on the go.
Basin Trusted, Basin Proud. You're watching Local 2 News at 10 in HD.
Welcome back. You'll remember the story we covered about a man rebuilding the Penwell Raceway from the ground up. After making an impact on the track, now he's mentoring young children, making an impact on their lives. Local 2's Jessica Vallejo was at the raceway today and tells us more. Jessica?
Well, Don, Gary Gardenhire was rebuilt this raceway in honor of the man who originally built it but lost it in the fire. Laura Rhodes was his mentor, and now he's following in his footsteps. 3, 2, 1, go!
Lowell Rhodes originally built this place in 1966, and the place burnt down in May of this year.
After Laurel Rhodes lost the raceway he built in a fire, Gary Gardenhire was determined to rebuild it for the man he always looked up to. Gardenhire not only picked up the pieces from the burnt down venue, he's doing for others what Rhodes did for him, giving kids someone to look up to.
He's donated us a staircase to get up here just to be part of the track again.
Penwell Raceway team member Brad Stillwell amazed with Gardenhire's passion and determination to bring people together.
They can look up to Gary, they can look to him for answers, for help. He's a great mentor. His leadership, his guidance, his knowledge of the area and the way the track runs. Yeah, Gary does an amazing job.
Stillwell also impressed with the way he sets a positive example for kids.
Helps me get my car ready and stuff. He helped us build this racetrack.
Gardenhire following in the footsteps of his mentor, giving children like Mason what Laurel Rhodes gave to him, a safe raceway to do what they love.
I really like it because it's really fun. Doesn't feel like you're going fast when you're actually driving.
Saturday, the community of West Texas gathered for Penwell's third event since they reopened, reminding Gardenhire why he's worked so hard to rebuild this raceway.
It's emotional. It's a little, I guess, heartfelt. We knew people was waiting on us to open back up, but we didn't know it was going to be this extreme. We've been blessed today.
And while Gardenhire isn't stopping there, he's rebuilding different raceways in the extra 100 acres that they own. Live in the control room, Jessica Vallejo, Local 2 News.
All right, Jessica, thank you. And Tara Talmadge joining us now. She's joining us at
Hey, there we go. To talk sports. Now, Tara, I know we've had some football going on, but also the Jackalopes are playing tonight. So what's going on?
Yep, lots of upsets tonight. Lots and lots. We came out of the Michigan-Iowa game. That is just one of them. But thankfully, the Jackalopes did not get upset tonight. Coming up next on your Local 2 Sports, the Friday Night Lights turn into a Saturday showdown. Midland Christian fighting to keep their season alive. All that and more next.
All furniture for the new set is provided by Carter's.
A good neighbor is more than an acquaintance. A good neighbor is more than a friend.
A good neighbor is welcoming and makes you feel like family.
Helpful, kind, caring, supportive. In an emergency, you can count on your neighbors.
Day or night, at Neighbors Emergency Center.
Your doctors.
Your neighbors.
I'm Tara Talmadge. Join me every Sunday night for a look at your favorite teams, in-depth interviews, and hard-hitting highlights. Right here on Local 2.
Join Tara for Basin Gridiron, Sunday nights at 10:35, brought to you by Dr. Pepper, Gulfstate Toyota, and Sonic.
With 400 meg internet, you can stream hundreds of games all season long. And with the Sports Plus pack and the SEC network, you won't miss a single down. Boom.
Guys, let's do this!
Who's Randy?
Oh, sorry.
Get 300 meg internet, over 200 channels of TV, and a TiVo DVR for only $89.99 per month. Call 8662-GRANDE or visit mygrande.com today. Grande, we're here for you.
KMID Local 2 is required to provide information regarding employment with KMID whenever we have full-time openings. If your organization would like to be included in our notification list, please email your request to jobs@kmid.tv or call 432-563-2222.
Watch Stephanie Swilbrick and Horace Brown weeknights on Local 2 News at 5 and 10. Now, your Local 2 Sports.
Welcome into your Local 2 Sports. I'm Tara Talmadge. For many teams, the first round of the playoffs is over. But that's not the case for one Basin team. This afternoon, Midland Christian and Bullard Brook Hill facing off for a chance to advance to the quarterfinals. Many fans showing up to Gordon Autry Field just a little early for some fun before the game. Ryan Martin even joining in, showing some Mustang pride with a little face paint. But then it was time to get to the field. Now, quarterback Peyton Powell back on the field after missing the last 2 games due to an injury. And boy, did he start out this game firing. He isn't wasting any time. Powell pushes his way into the end zone, picking up the first touchdown of the game, looking good as new. And check out this play. Hood Taylor passes to Alec Kitt. Kitt drops it and then picks it up and throws it deep to Jeremiah McGowan. And he is all alone in the middle of the field. McGowan picks up the touchdown for Brook Hill. Mustangs answering right back, though. Powell passes to Blake Ray, and right as he steps into the end zone, just gets rocked. Ray hurting a little bit after that one, but stays in the game, and Mustangs defense forces a punt to get the ball right back. And Peyton Powell doing what he does best, gets another Mustangs touchdown. Powell would later tack on yet another rushing touchdown, and we head into the half with Midland Christian up 62-31. Look at these crazy numbers. Midland Christian takes an 82-31 win over Bullard Brook Hill. The Mustangs advance to face Tyler Grace in the Division II quarterfinals. Side note, Tyler Grace advanced on Friday night with a game-winning touchdown in the final 7 seconds of the game to knock out the defending TAPS Division II champs, Fort Worth Christian. Oh yeah, guys, this is going to be a good game. Mark your calendars now. And staying with football, UTPB in San Angelo tonight, looking to get their first conference win over Angelo State in the team's final game of the season. Early in the first quarter, ASU's Trey Green runs it in from 2 yards out for the score. Ensuing drive for UTPB, and Cameron Mathis passes to Terrell Davidson for the nice catch and a first down. Move those chains, baby. And the next play, Marquise Simmons takes it from 3 yards out and ties up the game at 7, but sadly they couldn't hold on to that pace, and the Falcons in their inaugural season with a loss to Angelo State. The Rams take a 70-21 win over UTPB. The Falcons finish their first season ever with a 2-9 overall record. Also today, Texas Tech on the road at Oklahoma State, trying to bounce back after a loss to Texas last week. The Cowboys in the red zone, and Mason Rudolph with the quarterback keeper plunges into the end zone and picks up the touchdown for the Cowboys. The Red Raiders bite right back. Patrick Mahomes fakes the handoff and finds the gap, drives this one right in for a Texas Tech touchdown. A very close game here with just over a minute to go. Quentin White Jr. picked up the would-be tying touchdown, but Clayton Hatfield, his PAT kick sailed wide right, and Oklahoma State escapes with a 45-44 win over Texas Tech. And hockey is back in the Basin after falling to the Shreveport Mudbugs in overtime on Friday night. The Odessa Jackalopes come into tonight's game ready for the rematch. The Jacks hosting the Mudbugs. Let's get right to those highlights. Chase Thudium is up against the boards, and he is going into the attacking zone right in the middle, and fires one right into the back of the net. Jacks take an early lead. And Chris Donaldson looking to get another goal for Odessa. But check out this save by John Roberts. Right between the legs. Close call for the Mudbugs. Roberts wouldn't be so lucky on the next time around, though. Jaden Anderson gets the puck to Joe Kinsella, and Kinsella with the snipe. Jacks go up 2-0 after the first period, and Odessa holds on to lead and redeem themselves. Jacks take a 2-1 win over the Mudbugs. Gotta love the hockey.
Some awesome stuff, Tara, but I have a bone to pick with you.
What's up?
How dare you show those ribs at the top of your sports blog and you don't bring any back? They look delicious.
Ryan and I ate all of them. What can I say?
Oh, forget Ryan. I want some of those ribs. All right. Thank you, Tara. Still mad at you, though. All right. We'll see you after the break.
At Furniture Row's Veterans Day sale, you'll find every sofa, every dining table, and every bed on sale. Plus, get up to 4 years no interest with no down payment for veterans and active duty military. The Veterans Day sale ends Thursday.
Corey Sly Electric has been proudly providing services to our local community since 1988.
We believe that helping people through a difficult time is a service, not a business. It's a calling, not a job. When we experience the death of someone we love, a funeral service fills several important needs. Kenneth Dyer Funeral Directors provides for the dignified and respectful care of the person and special tribute to their life. At Kenneth Dyer Funeral Directors, we offer an affordable plan for your loved ones. Every funeral should tell a story of a life that has been lived. Kenneth Dyer Funeral Directors, a celebration of a life well lived.
I'm Kay Sutton, and selling Midland is still my specialty. For an experienced professional real estate team, call me, Kay Sutton at Keller Williams Realty, with offices in both Midland and Odessa. Experience makes all the difference.
At Denver Mattress, we believe in crafting products with unrivaled quality right here in America. And we invite you to check out our beautifully designed Doctor's Choice Plush 2-piece queen mattress set on sale at just $4.99. A better tomorrow starts tonight at Denver Mattress.
All right, one last look at your 7-day forecast. During the daytime, temperatures are going to start heating back up all the way until next weekend. Then we'll start to see some cooling. But overnight, no matter how warm these temperatures are going to get during the daytime, it's still going to be pretty cold during the nighttime hours, dropping temperatures down into the 40s for the overnight lows. Some areas in the basin even getting as low as 30. Marfa could be seeing a low of 39 degrees tonight. So keep in mind it's going to get a little chilly out there during the nighttime hours, but during the daytime, it's going to start to feel good out there.
Perfect weather to get in the holiday spirit. It's never too early, you guys. Christmas is just around the corner, and New York City is ready to light up. A Christmas tree arrived at the Rockefeller Center in Manhattan Saturday morning. The 94-foot long Norway spruce was cut down in upstate
New York.
Is that in New York?
Yeah,
what
yes.
is that?
New York. Yeah.
Okay, it was cut down on Thursday. It's the second tallest tree to ever grace Rockefeller Center. I'm ready, you guys. I did a Christmas story yesterday. I'm on fire.
First, let's get through Thanksgiving, people, because
I
that's
agree.
the best
I'm ready
holiday
for
out there.
Christmas. Bring out the tree, put the lights up. I'm making a wreath this time.
So I got to admit to something.
Oh, goodness. Here we go.
Last year, my mom bought me a plastic Christmas tree for Christmas, and I have yet to move it. It's still there. So
oh, God. Ryan's mother, I am on it.
That is,
I will make this happen.
I was pretty lazy about putting it away, so just never changed it up. So I already got my Christmas decorations.
It's a little nightlight for you, year-round. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at 10.